Hello everyone, I'm back with another very interesting game against Liu Eric, young American FIDE master, but I think soon going to be international master. I was actually after checking some of his games, I thought that I may have a difficult game. Let's see how it went. So I decided to play Najdorf against him as well. Maybe, I mean, in hindsight, perhaps it wasn't the right opening choice because with young guys, it's better to go some kind of, I don't know, like Spanish or Italian or something. But I decided to choose the sharpest line and see what he got. So here he played this Queen A5 line, which is out of fashion because I think this is just equal. But I didn't remember this move that he immediately played F4. Basically, um, I, I thought quite some time, and I think I played a decent move. I don't King to F8, like close to top engine's choice. So basically, I wanted to get King into the shelter and then play on. So he took and pushed d6. D6, King G7, and G3. This move did not sound right to me, but Angel says it's a fine move. I should play Knight to D7, which was one of my considerations. But I didn't like Bishop H3 move. Uh, but yeah, probably I should have gone for this, like maybe pushing A5, trying to kick the knight. So for Queen E2, A4, what's happening if the knight D2? A3. Yeah, very interesting position. But I decided to play Queen D7, which was a mistake. As soon as I played, I realized it. I was like, oh no. So the problem is that now my knight is undefended, and he could play Queen F2. And to my surprise, he spent like over 23 minutes and did not play this move. I don't know what he was really afraid of. Maybe knight d5 he didn't want to allow. Bishop g2, queen d6. Maybe he couldn't figure out that this position is not good for me. But yeah, I guess it's not that simple to understand that it's queen g1 and the pawn down. The problem is that I cannot really move queen to proper square. Queen e16, I'm assuming knight jumps. So after queen g1, yeah, very bad position. He goes bishop g2, allows me to play knight c4. And now after knight c4, there was this crazy line, queen b4. I wasn't able to calculate properly knight d3. Oh, I wasn't really thinking. Man, whenever you look for another your game with the engine, you're like, I'm playing so badly. Maybe better not to check with the engine. Just share my thoughts with you. All okay. So queen b4. I did see the queen b4 knight e3. I was calculating this queen b7 line, which after that I thought I had some kind of attack here. Um, but engine says it's nothing equal. But I did also see that there was a queen b5 option. This should be fine for me, and the engine does say that it's equal. So he goes queen e2. I play rook c8, rook hf1, and in this position, probably I should have gone rook he8. That was a difficult to understand. Eventually, I went b5 because pawn was hanging all the time, and I decided that. So he goes knight d2, knight d, queen rook d2, queen e6, king b1, and oh, this moment I wasn't sure that which rook to put on d8, rook h d8 or c d8. Eventually, I decided to play c d8, but the engine likes this move. What's the difference? Like rook d1, e4 here, rook d7 here. I have rook c5, and game goes on. Black's position preferable. I play rook c d8. He goes rook d1. I go e4. He goes d7. So we trade. Queen e4, queen e4, bishop e4, knight c5. I thought that in this position I have some chances because I go. I mean, I didn't go h4, but I thought that I will go h4 and create weakness and end game with young player. Not bad, but he plays a3, h4, and now he goes c4. I take hg, and I think in this position I played inaccurate move. I should have taken c4, bishop c4, and play a5. The things that I thought that there is no chance to win this position, so I went for rook h3. And I blundered this idea that he can play bishop c6, rook g3, bishop b5. And the bishop against knight, long distance piece, and it's very dangerous if both of us pushing the pawn. So I was like, okay, let me push the pawn. a4, g5, a5, rook b3. He goes bishop c4, and we reach to the time control after rook c1. I spend how many minutes here? I spent significant amount of time. I think like more than 20 minutes. I was trying to make this f3 work, but he goes a6, g4, and a7, rook a4. I think bishop b5 or something. Rook a7. Yeah, something like that. I thought that there is no chance to win. Maybe I have a chance to lose. For a moment, I was kind of happy when I saw bishop e4, a knight d4 move, because now h3 I have rook c4, knight d2, and if he goes bishop somewhere, I have knight d2, but I saw that he has bishop d5, knight d2. For a moment I thought that after rook b5 I'm winning. I blundered bishop c6. But anyway, it seems like all moves are giving draw. So f3, a6. There was one crazy line I was calculating here during the game. Knight c3, king c2, knight d5, a8, queen, rook c4 check, king d2, rook c1. But the problem is that he had. I mean, this kind of unfortunate that he has queen a7 check and takes here. I mean, this is also draw, but no need to gamble. So eventually I was like, okay, enough is enough. So I played knight b3. I forced I mean, I've kind of forced a draw. Yeah, a6, f3, rook f3, f1. Yeah, here I offer draw. There is nothing to do it. Two pass pawns. One of us will give up the rook and promote the pawn. So the game ended with draw. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? I made a terrible move here. Queen d7 was a very, I mean, not big blunder to be fair, but it was not a good move. After that, I think I played fine until here. I should have put the rook hd8. I did feel like. Yeah, I mean, there was a mixed feeling. I thought that rook on h8 will help me push the h-pawn, but not really. Yeah, this would have been better choice. What's happening after rook d4? Oh, rook c5. Oh, rook c5, rook e5. Oh, nice plan, actually. Rook c5, rook d6, and queen e7, and queen 3, rook e5. Yeah, I wasn't sure like about this position. Bishop h3. But the engine gives tiny bit edge. But anyways, so good game. What can I say? I didn't do. I mean, my opponent played well. Nowadays, like it's not easy to beat anyone, and especially with this talented young kids, very dangerous. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day or night wherever you are at. Take care.